This is Mark Bell from SuperTraining.tv. Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West. Got some guys doing some box squats. Sorry for the weird lighting on this video. We got we got to get that window covered up a little bit better there, as the sun's been blaring through. But here we are squatting with some bands on there. We have a Rogue band on there, and it's around the bird tensor at the bottom. The tensor we have at the bottom, you guys probably seen it in old videos of Super Training and even some recent videos, but it basically just makes more tension, creates more tension on the band, makes that bottom base a lot thicker. And the bands were pretty tough on this day. You can see they deload quite a bit at the bottom, but then they come on top of that bar quite a bit as you come back up. But you can also see that this barbell, the Cambered bar, has a lot of swing to it and almost swings torta right through your TV screen there, right through your computer screen. Holy cannoli, that was scary. But also with the Cambered bar, you can see the band is resting lower than it would normally be if it was on a straight bar. So that's why we were looking for that extra tension. Made torta go again. That's something I do often at Super Training. Make my guys go again, make them suck it up, and make them challenge them. And you can see here I'm squatting probably still a good 2 inches too high. And it's something I need to continue to work on. Coming off that injury, it's been a rough go of it. There's Kara Weston squeaking out a good strong squat. But I got to continue to work my way lower. I've been doing some body weight exercises, step-ups, and also lower box squats with just my body weight. I've also been chopping down some trees. That's actually a joke. I'm not chopping down any trees, but maybe I should be. Another good strong squat by Chris there. He's got a lot of power. Hopefully he's able to demonstrate that on game day, November 3rd, coming up at Super Training Gym, the backyard meet of the century. Also, you can see you got the downward head positioning. It's something I'm kind of a fan of. However, I think it's important to kind of keep your eye line up a little higher. So that's something I'm going to have to be working on as well. Where your head is has a huge impact on where your hips are. If your head is down too much, sometimes your hips tend to trail back behind you too much. If your head is up too high, sometimes you tend to kick your hips out of position and kind of overarch and get in kind of an overextended position. That set right there, that's pretty decent head positioning. What I did on this day is I worked up to something heavy. This is kind of a Thompson squat style that I did. A lot of doubles. Good strong squat there by Chris again. A lot of doubles, and then work my way into a few singles. And when I do my last single, I squat a little bit lower, about an inch lower than the rest of my sets. There's Mr. Robot Pants, hitting up some good squats. Remember, the box squat, a lot of people have a misinterpretation of the box squat. Those of you out there that do CrossFit, those of you out there that are just straight up, they're just power lifters that even squat with a closer stance. Some of you guys maybe do USAPL or even USPF or whatever it is that you're doing with a closer stance. You dive bombers out there, raw lifters with a closer stance. Realize that a box squat can benefit anyone. Band training can benefit anyone. Some of you that haven't tried it, some of you haven't gotten into it, it's worth getting into. It's worth trying. Stan the Rhino Efferding, one of the strongest raw power lifters I've ever seen, has been box squatting. He's been training with bands. He does go back and forth enough to know what a real squat feels like. But it's important to note that these movements can help anyone become more explosive. Having more strength through your glutes, your hips, your hamstrings, your quads, your lower back can be crucial for any sport. Here goes my chubby little self. I want to say it's about 600 or so. Pretty good effort there. Got a little roundy. And there's Mr. Robot Pants almost getting stuck, but squeaking another good one out. And here's my last set. So I take the same weight that I just did. It's about 600 with that band on there also. I just went a little bit lower. And that is it from SuperTraining.tv. Later.